What's going on? It's Brock, just bringing you the first installment of the injury series as depicted by those hospital dog tags that I have accumulated over the years from many trips to the emergency room. Gonna be kicking it off with this gameplay that is actually pretty old, but I haven't recorded it in HD, and I figured I would share it because it's a pretty good gameplay. It's search and destroy, and I go 14-0 in it, and figured it's a good way to start off because it's actually a little bit longer than my normal videos and gives me a little more time to give some background. And like, oh, so close, almost got me. So gonna kick off this injury series with how I almost went blind in one eye. And for those of you who don't know, I move pianos, and that is actually why my voice sounds like this, because a lot of old pianos haven't been cleaned for a long time, and I am allergic to dust. I'm really sorry if my voice is annoying right now, but wanted to get this gameplay out. So anyway, when you move a grand piano, you put it on its, you take a leg off and put it on its side, like tip it over on its side pretty much onto a skid board and a dolly, and then take the rest of the legs off and stuff, and it just saves a lot of room and makes it easy to move, easier to move. And we had a lot of pianos in our truck that day. We just have like a Mitsubishi Fuso box truck, pretty common, and we had a lot of pianos in, and we actually had a 9-foot piano, which is like 900 pounds, which is the second biggest that we move. And we needed some room, and when we are running low on space, we strap piano benches to the pianos, and that just kind of clears it off the ground and gives us some space to walk around. So I did that. I grabbed a bench, threw it on the piano, grabbed a bungee cord, threw it in a hook, and I cranked that thing back, just like to, you know, get enough to wrap around the bench, but I didn't put it in the hook good enough, and when I cranked it back, it just flung right back at me and nailed me right in my eye. And I just started yelling nothing but obscenities, and by the way, check out this triple kill, and started freaking out because I was like trying to open my eye, because I was just like, you know, you get poked in the eye, it's kind of hard to open your eye sometimes, and then I realized that I had my eye open and I couldn't see out of it, and I just started like to freak out because, you know, you break an arm or something, it's like, oh well, my arm can heal. Not really the case with eyes. Like, that's kind of, you know, you mess one up, you're kind of screwed. And so I went to the Instacare, and the freaking tool nurse was like having me try to do an eye test, and he's like, oh, how far can you see? I mean, can you just read whatever letters you can see? And I'm like, dude, I can't see at all. Like, you're not understanding me. I need to see a doctor. And so I finally, you know, was able to get to a actual hospital and saw a doctor after a while. And look at this, I'm just sound whoring right now. And check out this awesome explosion. Boom! But I finally made it to a doctor and ended up almost needing emergency surgery, but by the time I was able to see him, I was starting to get my vision back. I did have a lacerated cornea, and I had to lay on my back for 5 days and get like, I think it was like 7 different eye drops put in 5 times a day, which was absolutely terrible. And I also had to go and see the doctor every day, and That was kind of a pain, but was able to make it out okay. And then I was talking to a friend of my family that he's an artist, and on his kind of free time, or kind of a side job, I guess, he like sculpts prosthetic eyes. And look at this absolute fail of trying to jump on there. He makes prosthetic eyes, and he said his #1 like base for clients is people that lose their eyes from bungee cords. Like, he says it's unbelievably common, and I just couldn't believe that. Like, how lucky I got that I came out of there being able to still see. And I still have a little bit of problems with my eye, and I'll have glaucoma when I'm older, but I can't really complain about that. And so that's going to do it for me. Let me know if you like this series idea, or if you'd rather hear something else. Let me know if the presentation is okay or whatever, and just overall how you liked the video. I really appreciate you watching, and please continue to do so, and to rate and subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you. Bye.